Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my 1 week later comic book recaps. This time it's episode 22 and today I'm going to be discussing the books that were released on the 15th of May 2019. It's been a really light month of May, not too much to get excited about. Let's start with DC as I always do. This is a short series of videos that is just going to highlight which books are slowly gaining a little bit of value and that could still be on your shelves in the LCSs. DC's likely winner was Naomi issue number 5. This is despite it still being available at most retailers. Originally across the pond it was limited to 2 per customer at Midtown, now it is limited to 1 per customer. There were a number of issues with this book. Damages were reported. I picked up 3 copies myself and they all seem to have a little bit of problem with the staples protruding somewhat in the center pages. Despite that, not a bad issue. Naomi gains her powers, but what gets it for me with this book is there is a villain introduced, Zumbada, and if this villain is going to stick around to antagonize her for years, we could have a bit of a nice book on our hands with Naomi issue 5. Like I said, I think the heat is coming out of Naomi a little bit. I've found second and third printings on shelves. So we'll see what happens. It's a good read, but I don't quite understand why it is garnering the prices, particularly issues 1 and 2 of what it is. On to Marvel. And the only book that really kind of stood out a little bit was this one. The War of the Realms, Spider-Man and the League of Realms. Now that is a mouthful, guys. Anyway, not much going on for this on the secondary market, but this was a little bit odd because this was the only one of the Marvel titles out from last week that seemed to be sold out at most retailers online. Now, it's a book that didn't interest me, and I didn't pick one up obviously, but did I miss something? Is there something going on within the guts of this book? I don't think there is. So maybe it was just the fact that it was a Spidey book. Onto independent and small publishers, and a book that I was on the lookout for but I've had no joy as yet is this one. The book in question from Dark Horse Comics, Last Stop on the Red Line. Last Stop on the Red Line from Dark Horse Comics. Now this is an issue that several of my friends have picked up. I know Lyric Magic Moments picked up a copy, and probably due to the fact that, of course, Dark Horse has just struck up a movie deal with Netflix. So a lot of their property is going to be optioned. If you can find cheap issue number 1s of Dark Horse, bravo, I've started doing just that. Now, Last Stop on the Red Line didn't initially sell out online or at local shops, but supply started to dry up. And now this book is reaching and flirting around the $10 mark after initial sales were just around cover price on the secondary market. So it might not be like a bad pickup if you can find one in the wild for cheap, and it's probably one of those ones you want to long-term hold this instead of a quick flip, like I said, because of that Netflix movie deal. Now that's pretty much it. The only other book worth mentioning was this one, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Freshman Force, issue number 1. Now I picked up the regular cover. And there's a goat on the front cover. It's from Devil Jew Comics, and the goat's saying gulp. But there is a store variant that has been blowing up and going absolutely crazy. This was a book that started out being around about $40 to buy, and now a recent sale in the UK has just gone for £808.39. It is because it has been recalled. It has been recalled due to the fact that, of course, it is using a Wonder Woman on the front cover. That is the sole reason. Now, like I said, I picked up this cover. That's the regular, and that's garnering a few pennies. But that variant, oh my days, that is going absolutely beyond belief. I think there's one up in the America at the moment for $1,800, which is just insane. Like I say, the book was ordered to be destroyed, and that's what's caused it to skyrocket on the secondary market. So that's it, guys. That is the roundup. Short and sweet this week. My bronze medal has to go to Naomi, issue number 5. My silver medal has to go to Last Stop on the Red Line from Dark Horse Comics. And how can you not give the gold medal to the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez Freshman Force number 1, the recalled Wonder Woman cover from Devil's Due Comics. Thanks for watching. That's Daz, over and out. Hey, guess what? I saw Hugh Jackman yesterday in concert. Great stuff. Bye for now.